My name is Elena and I'm going to talk about Newton's force and laws, and I'm going to solve a problem that it says a traffic light weighing 122 newtons hangs from a cable attached to two other cables supported by a support. The upper cables from angles of 37 and 53 with the horizontal. These upper cables are not as strong as the vertical cable and will break if the tension of them exceeds 100 and will the traffic light remain charged in this tension, or will some of the cables break? So first we have to read very well the problem and take the more important point. In this case we have to ubicate these points in a Cartesian plane. So I have three images here. In the first image, I have the image and the pictures or problem it's saying us. So with two cables in the horizontal side with a corresponding angle. So in the three image, I have the most important points because we have to locate it very well, or components or vectors in our Cartesian plane. So we have to remember that we have to put them in the correct side, because if we put them in another ground side, our results are going to be wrong, obviously. The solution for this case is in the summary in letter X, because we have to remember that we do the same problem with components and vectors, that when we had hypotenuse, adjacent, and opposite side. So here we have three sides. Okay, so in summary, in letter X is equal less T1 cosine 37. We have less because we have to remember, like I was saying us, that in our x's we have negative T1. That the reason is negative. Add T2 cosine 53, and it's positive because it is in opposite side, and equals 0 because we don't have another number in our x. So in the letter X, in our letter Y, sorry, equal T1 saying 36. We see that here is positive and it is sin. It isn't cosine. It's because we have to remember that we have opposite leg and adjacent leg, and it corresponds if it's cosine or sin, because we have to know or remember that depends about our angle. So add T2 same 53. So it's positive because it's positive, is in our side positive. Take 122 and we have this number because we have to remember that it's our 3 date. Okay, so to solve these problems we have 3 steps. So first we have to know what is the result in letter T2, and we have to clear T2 and do the operations corresponding. So cosine 53 is multiplicating with T2, and we pass it with an over, and we pass obviously cosine 37, and we have a ln T2, and we do the operation, and the result for this over is 1 period 33 T1. In the second pass, we know obviously the results in letter T2. So T2 is the tension. So we have a result, and we put the results in T2. So we pass it the same, and we are going to evaluate our result in say 53. So we have 0, period 6, 9, and 8 equal 122 newtons. So we do the multiplications, and we have 1 period 0, 6, and 1, and 3 equal 122 newtons, and we calculate sin 37, and the result of this is 0.601, and we do the summary, and the result is 1.662 equal 122, and we have to clear T2, and we have over and do the operation equal 73 period 4. In the last step, we have the result in T1. So we remember that we had 1 period 33 T1. So we have to do the multiplication and put the result in letter T1, tension 1. So we have 1 period 33 with a multiplication with 73 period 4 end, and the result of this is 90, 97 period 4, and it is the result. We have to remember that we didn't know the result in letter T2 because we have letter T1. So the result is with a multiplication.